Hello and welcome everyone. Here we are. We're back for some more modern. We've been playing some fun decks this week, so today now we're going to switch over and play. Not this isn't a fun deck, but we're going to play a Patreon submitted deck. This is what I'm calling Mardu Rat Attack for Anthony. Um, and they of course been a Patreon for the last since January. Um, this is he submitted a Mardu Stoneblade list back for his first submission, and this is taking that list and changing it up on his own changes. So we still have the Stone package with Fire and Ice, Batterskull. We're playing the new edition of Croxa, which at the time I believe had not come out yet or had just come out. 4 Lilies, 4 Lingering Souls. Now, I've always said it before, I'm not a huge fan of Lingering Souls. It's good in situations, and I think it's a good card in general. But for me, a lot of times it's kind of lacking. That being said, normally I'd run 2 or 3. The full 4 is a little much for me. I feel the same way about Liliana. I love the first 2 copies, but the third and fourth start to feel pretty awkward. You can always pitch her to herself, yes, but there's a lot of times I'd just be rather drawing something better or something more usable. Something that I also kind of considered in another Mardu version is playing Elspeth Sun's Nemesis because of Escape. So having the ability to play it twice is pretty nice. Anyway, we also are back on our Path to Exiles. With Urza and Titan decks like that and stuff like that, I think Path is pretty reasonable still. Although I wouldn't mark out Push as a choice. 4 Lightning Bolts, 3 Thought Seas, 3 Inquisitions, 2 Dreadbores, 2 Kolaghan's Commands. We have 3 Pack Rats, only 1 Collective Brutality. Sorry about that. I had something in my teeth. Only 1 Collective Brutality in the entire 75. Which I don't think is necessarily bad, but I think it's interesting. So we're going to play it, of course, just as is. And then we have 3 Utility Lands and 2 Shambling Vents and 1 Silent Clearing. I mean, again, we are a Blood Moon deck post-board, so having a lot of Utility Lands isn't necessarily great, because a lot of times they end up being worthless to us. Also 2 Godless Shrines, 1 Blood Crypt, and 1 Sacred Foundry. I'm not really sure if I like that. Excuse me. Had to yawn. I must be more tired than I thought. Anyway, sideboard is pretty straightforward. The only thing that's a little weird to me is the Damnation on top of the Angers. But we're going to play it out, see how it goes. Hope to avoid some of the more annoying matches. Yeah, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's go ahead and hop in. Alrighty, here we are on the play for round 1. This hand's a little slow. We do have Inquisition and Bolt. I think I'm going to keep it blind game 1. They mulligan to 6. There are a decent number of decks that we do really want to Inquisition on turn 1. But I think we'll be okay. Alright. Alright, well, our draw there is terrible. Another thing I don't like about this version is there's no filtering. Yikes. Alright, yeah, we're playing against pretty much the worst deck to play against. Bant control, Bant snow control. So, yeah, that's pretty much the worst deck to play against. Anyway, I'll say no filtering or draw. There's no ransack the lab, no season pyro. Not having anything like that. Sorry about that. Not having anything like that does. You know what? I'm gonna go Lingering Souls here, actually. I think Soul's a little bit better against their hand. They have a counter spell. Nope, they're just letting it resolve. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let him have the two front sides of Lingering Souls. Unless I counter it, that would suck. Quaddle in response. Okay. Alright. If they play Jason, don't tick down up, we just kill it. Although to be fair, we can just kill it with attacks. We could play Land of Supreme Verdict here, but I mean, then at that point they're clearing away two half sides of our Lingering Souls. Alright, well they're probably gonna do it here. Yep, Temple Garden. No, we're going Jace, huh? Alright, Brainstorm. No, they're gonna Fate Seal. Even better. Maybe. So all three of these attacking Jace. And I'll attack them. Alright, protect yourself. I like it. They now have a Supreme Verdict against... Nope, they're Urwing. Okay. We got a land. Alright. One unknown. Or two unknown, rather. Yeah, we're just gonna attack for 5. I think. Yeah, I think we need to attack for 5. We're gonna get Uro back next turn, which is kind of a problem. Yep. Alright, so we gotta draw a Path to Exile here to get rid of Uro. Yeah, you see, that's the problem with this deck, is it's just every single card in their deck has had so much card advantage. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, be shitting me, deck. You have got to be shitting me. I mean, I guess we could flood the board with Ringing Souls tokens, but... That feels pretty bad to just lose all of our souls. Yeah, I mean. Alright, and barring a single path to exile, we are going to block with all 7. Yeah. Jesus. Yep. Again, just too much value. We can't compete. Alright. I don't think that's good enough. We have to do something. If they have Cryptic Command, we're gonna concede and move on to the next game, I think. It's just too much. Nope. 1, 2. Alright, well. I'm gonna try to force some action here. And we had to use all of our Lingering Souls up to deal with the Uro. And they've already gained so much advantage off of it already, it didn't matter. Yep. Land Uro. Holy shit, no land Uro. Okay. Color me surprised. Or Croxa. Have another card in the graveyard for their Uro. We gotta do something to get cards out of their hand. Force negation, alright. That was a free discard for them. What they got? Nothing. Alright. Yeah, it's not good. I think we're done here. Yeah, man. We felt like we were in an okay spot earlier too. Opponent started hitting Uros. We just can't beat Uro. Can we? Alright. Yeah, I don't like having the only one blood crypt because that means we only have one red land. Or we only have 2 red lands so we can fetch with Marsh Flats. Yeah, time to draw a Dreadbore. I'm just kidding. They're going to untap and have Cryptic Command anyway. Yep. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty much done here. I don't know what we can do to get back in this. All right, sideboard. Consider that one. Definitely consider Blood Moons. They're almost certainly going to be playing Astrolabes, but I don't want Soy Sounds on these. Maybe not Chandra. Okay, so Liliana's not bad, but I don't know if I want that many of her. Bolts can help finish off Planeswalkers. I'm sure Malingering Souls. That gets 2 and 2 in. Do I want to cut one more card? Oh, would I cut? I think that's all I'm going to cut. Let's try that. Yep, loving to play first. Alright, on the mulligan with 1 land. Back on the mulligan with 1 land. Sweet. Yeah, in my test masters, this is exactly what happened pretty much every time. Is hands like this, and I had a mulligan into Oblivion. Alright, we'll keep this one. I'm going to put... those back. The other nice thing is we do have some amount of cover against our own Blood Moons here. No, that's not a card we cared about. Yep. Alright, well. Here's something that don't have a mana leak. Yep, they got a mana leak. No, okay. Path to Exile. Path is not the worst. It's very bounce. Nope, Uro. Okay. Blood Moon. Alright, let's hope we don't get Supreme Verdicted out of our lives. Yep, Supreme Verdict. Pretty much expected it. Yep. Alright, Blood Moon 1 time. Blood Moon 2 times. Nice. Alright, well. I'd say we put our best foot forward, but we didn't put a single foot forward here. We've just been playing off our heels the entire game, so. It is what it is. Yeah, you lose some, you win some. But, you know, Jesus, that's where we're at, huh? Alright. Yep, fetch your green swords. You know what? Just move on. They're going to get Uro back next turn. We only have a bolt left. I guess if we would have bolted earlier, we could have gotten Croaks back, but they had the counterspell anyway. Yeah, let's just move on. Alright, we'll be back in just a minute the next round. Alright, so this hand's a little awkward. We have a ton of lands, And this one of those hands that's something to keep in mind is we aren't playing Seasoned Pyromancer, so keeping a hand like this means we're just going to have 5 lands already. And yes, 3 of them are fetch lands, but thinning is super minimal, especially early in the game. I'm going to mulligan. This hand is definitely better. I'm going to keep it, and we're going to put the second Stoneforge to the bottom. Or opponent chooses to not play first. Oh no. They are Manaless Dredge? Potentially? I didn't notice that. That's a good example of something to pay attention to. As you can see here, it chose to not play first. They also are beginning the game with 7 cards. I'm gonna keep putting this one at the bottom. I'm gonna lead on Inquisition here. Interesting. I think, given the state of our hand, I think we take Rancor. They now do not have a enchantment to actually put on their boggles. Alright, so they drew Razor Verge Thicket and they play the Glades covered Scout. Yes. Batterskull. Kai's Guile, Damnation, Anger, all that stuff can be good against boggles. So. Alright. There's another card we did not know about. Alright, we know about the 3 cards in hand. They're going to choose to not attack here. Interesting they chose to not play first. I mean, that wouldn't have actually changed much from the way they drew. Because yeah, we took a Rancor, not a Boggle, but no attacks. We're just gonna put Batterskull in the play next turn. Another bright side is since they don't already have an enchantment, there's not a lot. Like, there's not a lot of enchantments they're already afraid of. Like, Daybreak Coronet's pretty scary, but they have to have an equipment or an enchantment on first in order to make Daybreak Coronet actually scary. And no, that's not a knock on Daybreak Coronet. That's just the way Daybreak Coronet works. I would not choose that attack. Yeah. Alright. And yes, we could have played a land, but I want to activate. I want to keep these lands to keep activating our pack rat. Yep. All right. Pack rat's also actually quite good against them once it gets going because it can make quite a few different copies of itself. And they just had a bad, rough hand. Just drew all lands. So for us, yes. Interestingly enough, Blood Moon could be a consideration, but it's not. It's certainly not the start of my docket. So I'm cutting here. I am 100% cutting here. I really want to cut these as well. Maybe we bring in Camball because he's a decent blocking body. And I'll take out a Thoughtseize as well because remember they're going to probably have Leyline. They're going to most likely maybe molt a Leyline. And Leyline, of course, is very, very good against a lot of what we're doing. So I do want to minimize it. Also, Lightning Bolt is our best removal for the things we can kill, such as Dryad Arbor, Core, Spirit Dancer, or whatever it's called. Croxa's not great, but it can be good later in the game. Collective Brutality can be a life gain spell. Actually, I think Brutality is actually worse than the Thoughtseize. No. Worse than the Sword, I guess. The Sword at least pumps our stuff. I can't think of any of these other cards that I actually would want. And Challenger just doesn't do anything here. Like, yeah, she could quote unquote win us the game later, but she's just slow. So feels bad getting beat up by Bant. And then it feels bad to get paired against Boggles, but it feels good winning game one against Boggles. In my opinion, game one is the most important game against Boggles. And I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm gonna hope that Anger is strong enough to get us there. Plus, they very well could be mulling to, like we talked about, to Leyline. They don't. Interesting. Alright, Slippery. Discard. Liliana. That's another really good one. That's another very, very good one. Hopefully their plans to go wide. Anger is good. If they go to plan to just Voltron the Slippery Boggle, hopefully we can Liliana to get rid of it. Double Canopy. That's going to be good for our opponent later. Alright, Hyena Umbra. That means this is not going to do the job. Still means this is not going to do the job. Alright. Yep. Well, if the first one doesn't get the job done, at least the second one will probably do it. Holy shit. Alright. Alright. They're likely rolling with a Veil of Summer here. Yeah, them cracking this Canopy to draw a card makes me feel like they're definitely rolling on Veil of Summer. Camball. Also not a terrible choice. Hmm. Also note anger can break. Yeah, we're getting veiled. 100%. What? No veil? Yeah, I mean, that's great. I'll take it. Discard Lightning Bolt. And then I'm going to play Cannonball. Okay. The reason I'm playing Cannonball is a 2/3, so it's a pretty good body as it compares to the 1/1. You're playing Leyline. Alright. Alright. I'm going to get a Godless Shrine here. Discard Lightning Bolt again. Attack for 4. Alright. Now, yes, we cannot really fight the Leyline. There's not much we can do about that, but alrighty, we got it. That was a pretty dominating win there. And honestly, I feel like we have a pretty good matchup against Boggles. We've got a lot of cards that are really strong against them. Liliana's Angers, Damnations, Packrat is actually, like I said, a really good blocker. And the fact that we can build a board sideways while pumping them and in the process, that's something I really like about Packrat here. Also, Croxa is not great, but Croxa can be a huge body against them, which can be a big deal. So, alright, we'll be back in just a minute with the next round. Alrighty, this is a pretty good hand. We got discard into turn 2 Packrat and a turn 3 Liliana if we want to. So, I'm going to keep it. Alright, Black-White Eldrazi, it looks like. I think that means our hand's going to be pretty good. We are... Ooh, that's a nice draw. Alright, we're going to be looking to take... Yikes. It's a lot of discard. Or a lot of, well, that's discard. Honestly, I almost wanted to take the Eldrazi Displacer. Yeah, I'm just going to take Eldrazi Displacer. I mean, the rest of what they got sucks, but... Alright, we knew what they drew then. Dahlia. We're just leading on a Sculler. Dahlia it is. Alrighty. Am I jamming Packrat then, or are we playing the Path? Alright. So this turn, they could double Sculler us to get rid of both Lilianas. Trying to think what else they could do this turn to really punish us. Yep. So I imagine they take a lily and then put in a play and take the other lily. Hmm. Or they might draw a step, take the other lily. That's a possibility too. Yeah, I think they're gonna draw a step lily. Try to take our lily rather. Yep. Unfortunately, this means we are gonna have to go pack rat. All right. They've got one card, and they can crack this to draw another card. I think their hand's pretty terrible right now. Okay. They're cracking clearing. Uh-oh. Well, Thalia could be a problem. Attack for 4. I'm gonna get Arid Mesa, I think. Sacred Foundry is what it's called. Arid Mesa is the fetch land. Not bad. Another Sculler. Yep. By command. I'm not gonna play anything. I'm just gonna pass. I mean, I don't want to discard the land. That's not where we're starting anyway. Worst case scenario for us here is that they draw a discard spell, not discard spell, a removal spell. They let us go to combat, and then they cast a removal spell, getting rid of pack rat. Once we've blocked at least. Alright. We could have a Flicker Wisp, which would be quite frustrating. Alright. Again, we're trying to play around this being a Flicker Wisp. It's where they moved up to 4. Alright. Scrying 2. Sure, that makes this a little bit better for us even. Alright, 2 cards at the bottom doesn't matter. Alright. No. We know it can't be dumb flicker thing. Holy shit, they actually drew a Thought-Knot Seer. I really don't think I can believe this. Jesus Christ. Wow. That is unreal. Oh my god, that is so unreal. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I forgot about that. When one died, they all got marked with lethal. Yep. Alright, that was stupid. Yeah, that was dumb. Yep, that was really stupid. Yep, if I would have done that smarter, we could have survived. I think I had to take 4. Yeah, I think I was supposed to take 4 from the... yeah, it's frustrating. Yep, that's super frustrating. I mean, that was my own mistake, right? Like, I can't be mad at anyone else for that. I mean, yeah, that's what I figured. Alright. Yep, well. Oh, shit. Yep. No, oh, shoot, I cracked that off. Well. We've at least drawn removal spells. We're at 2, or we're at 3, so we're about to go to 1 no matter what here. And they have Aether Vial and Thought Knots here, so we could just draw nothing. Your best draw here would be another K command. Potentially. Actually. That's quite good. It's actually quite good. Alright. Here's to praying we can get some, continue the top decks. Curious as to why they haven't played the 2 lands in their hand yet. Yep. Not gonna plus Lily. Can't really afford to lose my Batterskull. Two lands, 2 cards unknown. Alright, so 1 unknown. Actually, I'm not going to spend the bolt either yet. I'd rather try to save it as a removal spell. I mean, it's definitely awkward, but... Alright, 2 unknown now. Please don't be Displacer. Ugh, that is so annoying. Yeah, you're going to flicker out the Germ. Yeah. Try to kill it with Bolt. Yep. Assume we discard Caves. Alright, let's attempt to equip. Alright, well that's a good start. That's one thing, these Mardu decks have always had that decent draws against other mid-range decks, so. Alright, opponent's just drawn air. And we were about to start drawing air too, it looks like. Yeah. Well, there's a Croxus, so that would not have been air, but. Alright, so against Eldrazi. For starters, even though they're mono white, Blood Moon can affect them. I might want to consider that one. I definitely want to consider these two. And we definitely want to consider these. So Blood Moons are my second set of slots. These are my primary. So I think Sword of Fire and Ice can get cut. I think we may be able to cut one Stoneforge here. Cut some number of Lingering Souls. Maybe a Liliana. Actually, let's just run it like this, I guess, right? It seems okay. Kaya's Guile could be good, the sacrifice creature, but a lot of times they got a board full of stuff. Taking away one thing probably won't be good enough. It was a tough, grindy game, not gonna lie, but you know, those games are way more fun than against control deck, against not control decks, against Urza, Bant, Uro, and stuff like that. So I'd much rather play this kind of matchup than those every day of the week. So. But yeah, that's definitely more the kind of matchup that we like. You hope for playing Mardu generally. If we were on the play, I'm gonna keep it. I'm worried about our opponent going Leon and Arbiter on 1 or on 2. Shutting us off our Marsh Flats. Might play behind the curve just to avoid that. They keep on 6. Give her. Alright, we're definitely gonna lead on Marsh Flats now. Red, black. I'm taking Eldrazi Displacer. Their hand's not bad, but yep. No surprise, they choose to scry 2. And they're going to choose we'd really like to draw a white source next turn, to be honest. Untapped white source. 2 cards to the bottom. Alright, it doesn't matter too much. It's not a discard spell would be nice, like an Inquisition here. I guess a Bolt for the Giver would be nice too. Untap white source, huh? White, red. Yep. So they have Kemball and 2 unknown at the moment. That is quite frustrating. Put me to 10. Okay, they missed a land drop. Alright, let's go to Swamp. And then let's go ahead and Lily. Eat it or discard. And I think I'm gonna believe it or not go with Shambling Vents. No, I should have gone with Batterskull. That was wrong. Yeah, we should have gone Batterskull. Alright, discard Kamball. Yeah, it should have gone. We should have gone for Batterskull. That was bad. That was loose on my part. They attack with both at her. That's good for us. They attack with just 1 at her. That's still good for us. Because then when they go to respond with Giver, we can path the Charming Prince. Two at Lily, 1 at me? Huh. Interesting. We're going to discard the duplicate Lily. Get rid of a Flicker Wisp. I mean, I can't completely fault our opponent there. I'm just not certain I understand it. I'm not going to sit here and try to say our opponent factually was wrong. Oh, I guess technically the right thing would be to leave up the Sacred Foundry. Okay, another Flicker Wisp. Alright. Our opponent is pinched off playing a lot of the cards in their deck here. Alright. Let's just top deck a land. Boo. Yeah. Red, red, black, black. Yep, and we're going to end this game as quickly as possible here. There's a land. They should have played it. It does the same thing. I'm just going to discard the land. Put them dead to our Croxa next turn by itself. And that should be game. Yep, alrighty. We got it there. So that was good. The deck is sweet. I'm really enjoying it. God, that pack rat play the first game. Oh, the first game of this match. Oh my god. I totally forgot about the damage and how it was going to work. I shouldn't have blocked Thalia. We won anyway, so it doesn't matter at the end of the day. But oh my god, that was so wrong. All right, thank you guys. The video's not over yet, Joey. Don't say thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys stay through this. Yeah, we're gonna hop in the next match here, guys. So we'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, and here we are back on the play for round number. What is it? Round 4? Yeah, round 4. Again, this is back to one of those hands that we don't have the Seasoned Pyromancer, so keeping a handful of lands is just not enticing. Although Stoneforge is really good, we don't have any way of protecting it, so I'm going to mulligan. Alright, and much like last time, this hand feels much better. I'm going to keep it. I'm actually going to put the Dreadboard at the bottom, and we're going to hope that this is just a matchup the Lightning Bolt's good enough against. Hey. Alright, well. We're playing against Urza's senses are tingling. I'm gonna fetch and grab a. I'm just gonna swamp this time. Discard spell. I've been enjoying this league so far, and if this has to be an Urza deck, I'm not gonna enjoy this match. That's one reason why I hate Urza so much. I think too is because against Oko, I still enjoyed a ton of the matches we played. Holy shit, deck. Let's take Force of Negation and try and stick the Liliana. That's what I feel like we're at. Alright. So they're stopped, okay. Likely the land. No. Alright, here we go. Liliana. Wow, they drew a mana leak. Alright. That literally sucks for us very bad. There's a Field of Ruin. Alright, so they're going to get the Spell Snare out of their hand here. For lucky, they'll go to field our red source and Spell Snare us. Alright. No to fairy. Interesting. Oh, I'm dumb. I shouldn't have left the. I shouldn't have tapped the red source. Yeah, that was wrong. All right. Snapcaster opt. No snap opt. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Yep, no spell under it. Alright, good to know. So they're likely blue-white Stoneblade, actually. Yep, I'm assuming we're bouncing a token. Do you have a counterspell? Is your very last card a counterspell? Twas not. Matter Skull's getting ditched. Yep, snap opt sounds good. Yep. Alright, so I got snap one unknown. Sure. Attack for 3. Once plus. Well, they discard. Discard a snap. Alright, Slingering Souls. Yikes, and they had a third Snapcaster. Alright, Snap Mana Leak. Well. Alright. I think we let Liliana go. Play some Court Island. Spellcaller, nice. Alright. It's about what I expected, to be honest. Alright, well, if you have a path or something, you can have my creature. Yeah. Alright, so next turn, our pack rats are going to be big enough to seriously start doing some damage. And if they draw Supreme Verdict, thankfully we... Oh, no. Okay, sword. Alright. Alright, sword. Okay. So it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9. Block the 2 3s. Take 3. Alright, I mean, Kolgon's Command would have been the best draw here, I think. Let's see. Yep, blown out by Cryptic Command. Yep. Got too aggressive, we should have waited. Yep. Fuck. Yep. Should have held back and waited. Yep. Yeah, we shouldn't have gotten so aggressive. Yes. Attack for 3. So my thoughts were... I don't know what my thoughts were. For some reason I had in my head that if we got to combat we'd be good. But, I mean, obviously we weren't. That's the problem. Obviously we were not good. So... Alright, I think I want Chandra... Potentially Kaya's Giles. Essentially Ashiok's. Kind of want Stonies, but we haven't actually seen. Wait, we saw a sword. I'm an idiot. Of course, there's. Yeah, obviously. We saw a sword. They obviously are going to be it. That means for us. I think I'm on. I'm on this. We may have also misplayed with Liliana. I'm not. I don't know if letting her die was right or not. This hand certainly is a mulligan. This hand's much better. This hand's still not great, but this hand's better. That's awful. Purge, Opt, Path, Spell Queller, Snap. I guess let's take Queller. If we had a black permanent we wanted to put in play soon, I would probably take a Purge or an Opt. But because I didn't, I think that taking the card that's, even though we know about it, it's still quite hard to play around. Nice. Well, there's two ways we can play this. We can play this the way we're going to play this, or we can play this way that I think is a little bit smarter. Yes, Batterskull of our own. Now here's the game plan. I'm hoping they're going to go land, path our Stoneforge. And they're going to hold up activating their Stoneforge Mystic. Obviously, their one card left is Force Negation. I'm going to cry. But wow, and it was. On the bright side, they would have stopped us no matter what time we did this. Alright, I guess we're going to have to go Blood Crypt. Bolt the Stoneforge to get it off the table for now. Wow, that sucks. That is brutal. Wow. I'm like legitimately blown away by how lucky that was for our opponent. Alright, they're gonna get to purge the germ here. This at least gives us a path to getting to trying to deal with a germ. Maybe 4. Really not Inquisition. It was a purge too. Wow, it was a purge. Alright, we get the planes. I guess I didn't need... Yeah, I didn't need to play the land out this turn, I guess. Alright. Deal with the pack rat. I mean, they got a million ways they could deal with it, so... What do we got? Sure. Alright, so we lose. We're just going to die on our own terms here. Going to game 3. Same configuration. Yep, that's awful disappointing. They just had I mean, we felt like we were in a good spot twice, and they just had the perfect card both times. So... We don't have the mana base to support Liliana, so I'm going to mulligan. Alright, this hand seems pretty good. I'm going to keep it and put the Blood Crypt to the bottom. Alright, well, our opponent starts with 7 cards, so we're probably going to lose. Just how this blue-white control deck works. I'm just going to take the Stoneforge. I really just don't want to play around. Our opponent can have a perfectly reasonable hand. Kroxa one time off top would be awesome. Or a fetch land. Yup. Alright, let's go black-white land. Yikes. Well, now I wish I would have taken the mana leak. Yep, it's fairy. Any pluses, so... Watch down to 2. Go there. Yes. Batter Skull. So we got Mana Leak, Sword of Feast and Famine, and one unknown. So if I go activate Shambling Vents, they're gonna field it. Which I'm gonna then go get a Plains, I guess. I'm gonna cast Lingering Souls, and I'm gonna pass. Yep. Attack for Teferi at 2. Flashback Souls. Pass the turn. Thoughtseize. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and clean things up here very nicely. Teferi, Teferi, Teferi. Attack you. Down goes Teferi. Into play comes Batterskull. And we pass. They're going to purge the Batterskull token, which will leave them with one card left in hand. No, they don't. Okay. I'm surprised. I was like super positive on that one. There we go. Flashback Lingering Souls. So here's the part also, if they have a Spell Queller, they don't. I'm going to pass. I'll say that's the part, if they have a Spell Queller, I'm going to make them discard and shatter this. Holy shit. Okay. Snap targets. Path to Exile. Do you cast Path? Hmm. All right. Interesting. They didn't cast the path, which is also very interesting. Hmm. Down to 3. I'm gonna pass the turn again. We're at 13. They have 2 cards in hand now. I feel pretty comfortable. Even a Supreme Verdict here, we take 2, but next turn we get to untap and we get a double Lingering Souls from our hand. We get to cast it and then flash 1 copy back, and we present a sufficient force again. So, well, we are 3-1. This is going great. Shit, I almost want to stop right there. We're not going to, of course. So we're going to play that last match out, but this is it. It's been a while since we've had a Patreon submitted deck that we did well with, and it feels so good. My issue is like Robbie's Blue Black Fairy deck is the only one I've played so far that just felt like it was just not competitive in our current area. I think that's because of the specific card choices that went into that deck. And no shot against Robbie or anyone else or whoever built the deck. But I felt like that deck was just a little bit not quite built correctly. I don't know what the best way to build it is, but that's the only way through playing it through. I don't know if it was 2 leagues. I think I played it with the 3rd league after everything too. I don't remember how many it was, but after playing through it with however many leagues I did, I remember the one thing that felt like it just felt like the card choices just weren't, maybe not the best, isn't even the right term, but just weren't what we needed for the format that Modern was at the time. Um, but every other Patreon submitted deck has felt very reasonable, especially like the Black White Pox and the Stoneblade decks that Anthony submitted. Of course, um, Pox was Robbie's, um, but those decks all felt really, really strong, really, really good. I just feel like just getting crap kicked out of me. But this desk, it finally feels good. It feels like maybe we don't have the best choices of cards. I feel like we should have something to filter. Um, but the rest of the deck, other than like maybe 3 to 5 cards inside the deck, I like it. So, and I mean, Lingering Souls has been the MVP of this league, I would say. So, yeah. All right, let's hop into the final round here. All right, we're gonna mulligan because we have no lands. Oh, we're gonna mulligan again because we still have no lands. Well, we have 1 land, but opponent's starting with 6. We're gonna keep like this. Boggles? Oh my god, is this the same Boggle player we played before? Oh my god, it is. They're about to get their damn revenge. I'm gonna play Core Spirit Dancer or something like that so I can kill it. They're on the good old 1-lander. Alright, we're taking 3 here. Alright. Batter Skull it is. On the right side, if their play is Path and Attack, we still get to Liliana the next turn. Come on, please do not have another creature to follow up with. Oh, baby. They get their Rancor back, but they're down to no creatures. We are almost at playing Batterskull. Alright, they failed to draw land. So, same as last time. Damnation. Angers. Guiles. And Brutality. Path. Oh, we went with Camball as well. Over Dreadboars. And maybe even like 2 Blood Moons over like a Bolt and a Thoughtseize, because it's just not good. A lot of our targeted stuff is just not good against them. I'm 100% willing to admit Blood Moon's probably wrong. For just to clarify. But they also have a very low land count, so it's very possible that it's not wrong. Alright, well, did our opponent keep or mulligan? Begin with 7. Alright, well, we have Camball into Liliana, so I'm going to keep. They don't reveal a leyline? Nice. Alright. Let's get it going with Inquisition here. Off a black-red land. Alright, we'll take Rancor because, remember, enchant creature with another aura attached to it. This means they have to draw another aura before they can actually equip this. Or enchant it, rather, sorry. The wording matters. This is one of the few situations where the wording actually is, like, explicitly matters. Alright, second Liliana is good. We're going to get a Swamp. The discard. Alright, Windswept Heath. I'd be surprised if they went and got anything other than Dryad Arbor. Really? Okay. Alright, I expect they drew Veil of Summer here. Oh my god. So, normally I would just say I don't want to play into Veil of Summer. But because of the fact that we have 3 Lilianas, I'm going to Edict. Alright. They don't have Veil. They concede. We got the 4-1. Deck felt really, really good. It feels really good to get a 4-1. Man, it's been a while since I got a 4-1. It's been like 2 weeks, which is a little disheartening. But that was awesome. Again, my biggest complaints with the deck, not having those filters, but the deck did well. Like, I can't complain. Lingering Souls was an MVP. It did great. It was huge for us. Liliana, again, also just completely amazing for us. Which, again, this is a reason why I'm sure Anthony leans in this list into 4 and 4. Packrat, also, great for us. I'm an idiot. Packrat's not the one to blame for that. I killed Packrat. Packrat was great for us. The deck is sweet. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the choices in the deck. Again, I would like some number of Ransacks or some number of Seasoned Pyromancers to give us a bit of filtering through our deck. Also, Seasoned Pyro is really nice. When you do have these 4-land, 5-land hands with 2 really good spells, it doesn't feel as bad trying to keep one of those hands, because sometimes those hands are reasonable. Sometimes you're 1-2, like if it's a Thoughtseize into a Stoneforge, that can be a really reasonable hand. It's not bad. So, but that can be hard to just decide, alright, yeah, I'm going to keep or no. So, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed this league a ton. I enjoyed this deck a ton. We had a lot of grindy wins. We went... Yeah, we went 0-2, 2-0, 2-0, 2-1, 2-0. So we really pretty well beat down our opponents that we beat. The Boggle player had incredibly bad luck. Game 1, match 5, which is, I mean, sucks for them, but they're playing Boggles, so I feel less bad about it. That's terrible, I know. But anyway, yeah, so, yeah. Sideboard, again, not much I would say to change. We didn't really play the matchups we want to avoid, which is kind of the perfect scenario. We just didn't see them, so. Alright, well, anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys in the next video.